Hey everyone, Diane here. I wanted to check in. I know that I had created a short video last night, but was so tired that I didn't, and I was being antisocial, so I just didn't want to be on camera. But I feel very chipper and full of energy today, and I just felt like I needed to report in and give you more details of what's happening. So today is really fantastic. I did go ahead and I did start training. I started working out today. So, backstory, I went through phase 2. I went through a round. I did phase 2, lost I think about 26 pounds, then tried to start doing another round, the second round, and I just can't do it. I just couldn't do it. I felt like I needed to go back, to be connected to my body. My legs have always been really solid. I've always had solid legs, and they've been really firm. And a couple of days ago, I felt them and they were just squishy. Like, what is this? It's from not exercising the way that I'm so used to exercising. And it's like, no, this is not happening to me. This cannot happen. So, so I just needed to go back to exercising. I love hCG. I think it's a miraculous diet. I would, recommend going for myself if back on it if I needed to lose more weight. And I do need to lose more weight. But I feel like it's a priority for me to really get a hold of phase 3, which is stabilization, and then phase 4, which is maintenance, which is your whole life basically. You're in the process, or you need to get a handle, or at least I need to get a handle of phase 3 and phase 4 before even thinking of going back to phase 2, which is the weight loss. That's how I got here. I mean, that's why I had this problem, was because, I have a food addiction, or I had a food addiction, and finally understand that carbs are not a good thing, that sugar is not a good thing for anyone, for me to consume and think that, I'm not going to gain weight. So hCG has really, really helped me understand that. And I've lost a lot of fat from this miraculous diet. So I am so fortunate. I feel so grateful to be able to have this opportunity, that hCG came into my life, and I saw it, I was aware of it, and I took the time, and I researched, and I looked into it more, and I didn't poo-poo it. So I am very grateful for that. But so now I am on phase 3, and I am incorporating the exercise in phase 3, and realize that when I go into phase 4, that I definitely need to think about, eating P3 on P4 most of the times, and sometimes occasionally, be able to have, sugar if I want, or carbs if I want, but that's really rare if I want to think about being a healthy, have a healthy body, and be at a healthy weight. So So today I exercised and I felt so good. I mean, while I was doing it, I was nauseous. I got nauseous. I did 12 minutes of the elliptical, and then I went ahead and I did a circuit training, resistance training workout, using 5 exercises. I did deep squats with a shoulder press. So I did mostly combination exercises. I like to put, a couple of exercises in one exercise. So I did, my first exercise was, it was a squat with a shoulder press. The second exercise was the, deep squats with the cable row. And the third was leg extensions. Fourth, I was on the mat doing sit-ups with a weighted ball going over my head and all the way up. And then I used the Pilates ring and I did inner thigh squeezes in a tabletop position with my legs. And then I went ahead and I did reverse crunches, keeping the ring between my thighs. And I did that 3 times around without stopping. So 5 exercises back to back. I did about 20 reps for each, and then I went back and I did it again at all 5 exercises, and then I went back and I did it again. And then after that I went and I did the elliptical for 15 more minutes, and so the whole routine took me an hour to do, and I was nauseous. I will be a little bit sore. But definitely I am out of shape for myself, So that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Right now I'm looking at some information on an eating, just a different way of eating. This guy is promoting actually fasting a couple of days every single week. So for 24 hours you're not eating anything. So you're not eating like you choose, if you want to choose 6 p.m. to the next day 6 p.m. you're not eating. And he's, he's an expert. He has some degrees, and he really researched, and he found that no, definitely there's a lot of misinformation. There's research that's backing up the premise that you're not losing muscle mass between 24 to 72 hours of fasting. Actually, there's a high increase of fat metabolism actually when you are fasting between that time. So it's interesting. It's interesting information, and so I'm reading that right now. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.